Savage.
Are you ready?
All right. Need a microphone. Welcome. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of the Yellow Butterfly Podcast. I'm your host, Denisha Smith. And in this episode, I have Tawny.
Oh, Tawny.
And we're gonna pick out some topics and talk about whatever. So we don't know what we're gonna talk about, and that's kind of the whole
Point.
The whole point, the whole premise of this podcast. So first of all, let's how we met. Tawny and I actually work together, and I think we've been together for a little over a year.
Coming up on our anniversary.
Yes.
Has it been a year?
I think it's past. Yeah, because
Definitely.
January is when I started.
So yeah,
Yeah.
year and a half. Almost 2.
We're moving on up in our relationship, and now we're on a podcast. So we worked together. We became really good friends.
Really, it's like good and cool.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good friends.
Good.
And I was like, hey, you gonna be on the podcast? And she said, yeah. And now we're here. So let's jump right into it. Are you going to say anything?
No?
We're going.
We're going?
We're going.
We're gonna pick one.
We're gonna pick. You're gonna
So are
pick.
these questions?
Go kind of questions. Some are questions. Some are just topics.
Okay.
And I know the questions. I wrote them down, but I don't know what we're actually going to talk about. Some are serious.
I have
some
no
are-
idea.
She has no idea. Some are serious. Some are not. And the reason I want to do this, normally when I call people, just say, hey, how you doing? We start. Well, especially Tawny and I, we'll start on one topic and then end up 30 minutes later.
Everywhere.
15-minute break.
Wait, what were we talking about?
How did we get here? So anyway, so these are just kind of topic starters.
Right.
Ready?
Okay.
Get it together. First one.
First one.
I'm trying not to cheese. I don't like cheese.
How many boyfriends have you had? Is that a question for me?
Both of us are both.
Well, I'm saying, like, boyfriends?
Boyfriends
Like,
that you
serious boyfriend.
That you called your boyfriend.
Take that.
Okay.
I would say 1, 2.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say one. I'm like, oh god.
No,
1,
1, 2, 3, maybe 4?
4.
4.
What was your first boyfriend?
How old?
Yeah.
I was 14. Well, here. Okay. So let's talk about this.
That's where it gets technical.
I had like my first boyfriend, I would say, when I was in 4th grade, but it was one day.
Okay, one of those.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
That doesn't count,
Yeah.
right? One day. But maybe I was 3rd, I don't know, 3rd or 4th grade. And he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend. Sure.
Right.
The next day, I have to break up with you because my friends think that, my friends don't want me to be with you.
Okay.
Next day. Then when I was like 14, I met like the first real
14, that's
situation.
7th grade, 8th grade?
I think I was a freshman, either 8th grade or 9th grade.
Yeah.
I was always a year younger. Like I was the youngest in my group, you know what I mean? So
So you've had, how many did you say? 4?
4
Boyfriends.
yes.
First one was 14.
14.
Okay. I've had, I should have been counting.
Yeah.
I had one that lasted like a day, but
How old were you?
I was in 7th grade.
It was to see?
So I still count because I haven't had many. So I think I'm. I've had 5, counting the one dayer.
Say.
So
Say.
yeah. And then
I mean, I know the people
Marco
that
was
would-
my 6th.
People that would think that they were my boyfriend, they were not.
To you, they were.
I mean, you were not.
And then, so my first one was in 7th grade.
First day.
No, that was maybe like a couple weeks.
Who was the day?
No, after. I had moved to a different city. Basically, he had asked me for my number, and I'm like, nah, blah, blah, blah. And then on the bus, he was like, something, you know, be my girlfriend or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Right.
And he's like, can I get your number? Give me my number.
You don't even have my phone number and you want me to be your woman. Stop.
But he just did that to get my phone number. And then,
So then it was nothing.
yeah. Oh, but
See?
there was one after.
I'm sure that there's more that I forgot, but like before, you know what I mean?
Because
Like,
there was one after that. See, I have to go through the whole timeline. So I would say 5, even without him. Because after that happened, I did date, or I had a boyfriend.
right. Well, I think that we live in such a world where it's like
Yeah.
boyfriend or
Yeah, like
serious
serious
talking to him like that. Like, I swear, when I was growing up, my mom always said, like, I was like, yeah, we're just talking.
Yeah.
What does that mean? We're talking like that. What does that mean? Like, nobody ever knew what I was talking. Like, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking like that. I don't know, it's not my boyfriend, but
Well, see, I never had one that was just talking.
you didn't.
I tried to with my husband,
Yeah. See how that ended.
and then 11 years later.
Right. 2 kids, 11 years later, we're just talking like
That's
that.
why he said, like, in the last episode, he said I was trying to use him or whatever.
Right.
Because I was trying to date around. I was like, you know, I never dated.
Right.
Let me just try this dating thing. I got booed up.
Perfect. Excuse me.
I'm married.
She's married.
I'm married. Okay, that wasn't bad.
I hear no, you pick. Your turn.
Lord.
You know what's in here.
I know, but I don't. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Lord,
try to
but I
put your-
don't.
try to put your-
Okay.
See,
I shouldn't have.
No.
Okay,
Ready?
next topic. Oh, snap.
Don't. What?
You gotta answer first.
Okay. You gotta read to me first.
Best thing about your mom.
I actually was just talking to my mom today
Okay.
about this whole situation.
And side note, I did put questions about our parents and our mom in here just because this is coming out before Mother's Day.
Right.
So that was kind of the reason why I did that.
I was just talking to her today, and I was telling her, you know, a lot of people think a lot of negative things about her. My mom's crazy, crazier than crazy can get. You know, she's all these things, but she is passionate. Yeah. She's crazier than crazy, but when she loves hard, and I feel like I got that from her. So it's kind of two-sided. Like, one of my favorite things about me is my favorite thing about her. Just the realness and the passion of she just puts so much into everybody that she loves. So it's just
Her passion.
crazy passion.
Her crazy passion.
But her passion for sure, yeah, for everything.
Okay. So for me, the best thing about my mom, well, my mom passed away, I think it was 2016. I think. I'd have to go back and do all that math. But I think it was 2016 she passed away. But one of the best things about my mom is, I don't know the actual word, but she showed up. Like, supportive.
I know
Like
what
if
you're
we
trying to
had,
say.
if we had anything, like the biggest cheerleader for us.
Yeah.
For
She's
me,
your biggest advocate.
yeah, for me and my brother's like littlest thing we can do, and she was telling everybody. And there'd be times we'd be like, okay, mom, like stop doing everything.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what you think? And she did this. Like, like people don't want you talking about us all the
That
time.
pride.
Yeah, so very proud of us, and even if she couldn't show up to certain events, I always remember either her trying to be there or sending someone to be there so that we had
Her
somebody-
presence was always there.
Yeah, or we had somebody to cheer us on, or even maybe it was after whatever we were doing. My brothers and I are very into sports and activities and stuff, so just having those memories of her
Always there.
always being there, yeah.
It's cool.
And making a big deal, even though we were kind of, like I said, like, all right, Mom, stop talking about us. Secretly, we're like, yeah.
Right, of course. Like, stop, but don't stop.
But
Because
then
you
it's like,
it.
are you not cheering me on? Why not?
What's wrong? You don't feel good?
Did you not see what I did? Right. So that's trickled over to now that she's not here. For me, not having that constantly, I'm like,
did anybody see what I just did? Just to make sure you know
I
I'm
need to call
great.
somebody and tell them, because if I called my mom, I knew she'd be like, girl,
Right.
you know what I mean? Hype me up.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's the sucky part of it. But
yeah.
yeah, so your mom's very passionate. My mom was very proud of.
What's the word?
I don't know. Support.
I don't know.
I almost did it. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I got a little emotional when I saw that question. I was like,
I know. So I was like, okay, it's okay.
and I'm trying not to talk loud, like high pitch,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't.
Well, I can't guarantee I won't cry about anything, so.
But you know, like when we get to talking, I'm like, ah, and then just can't really understand.
It really. You did. You know,
Some of these, and like I told Marco, elaborate if you want to.
okay.
But yeah, we have more questions, so if we go through all of them, that's fine.
No, this one might make me cry.
Okay.
But. Okay. I make you cry because it's the same. We have this in common, which has always been really cool for me. Okay. How has your experience been living away from your family?
Oh yeah.
We share that. We've always said that we have that in common.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the holidays suck. Now, I have my dad, and, you know, I have family that are down. There's people around here. I got people.
For the people that don't know, where are you from? Where did you move from?
Okay. My story, what's the story?
Yes, girl. Tell me about your life.
So, how long do you have? Really?
So I was born a star.
So, 1991, like, you know. I am originally from Michigan. I've been in Florida for about, about 3 years. I moved to basically just be better, start a new life. I have a lot of family that I'm really close with up in Michigan, and it's always been a sink or swim thing for me, I guess you could say. So being away from those people that mean so much to me has been hard.
Yeah.
It sucks, but at the same time, I feel like me moving here and me doing what I had to do has only made it better. Like my sister, for instance. I don't want her to feel like she's stuck, ever.
Right.
So when I left and I moved, we had this moment where she was crying and crying and crying. It was like that moment was like, okay, we're here, and I've lived with you, not with you, but around you for my whole life, your whole life, and then you know that you don't know when you're gonna see me. So she cried, I'm just gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you, me too. And I said to her, I'm doing this for us at the end of the day. Like, yes, it's for me, and yes, it's to better my life, but I need you to see that no matter how old you are, and no matter how messed up your situation is, you can change it and you can be better. So being away from them is hard, really hard. But at the same time, I wouldn't go back. You know, I wouldn't. I love being here. I love my new life. I'm better off than I would be up there. And it's not to, you know, knock Michigan or anything, but it's just not for me.
But you've always lived, not always, but you've lived away from your family, right?
A lot.
Like even though you were still in Michigan, but you were.
Yeah, I did. For a long time, I was real close, and then when I hit about 20, I moved to Detroit, which where I'm from is about 3.5 hours outside of Detroit. So I was in Detroit for 3-4 years. So that was when my sister was 15, 16, and she was in this. I mean, my sister. So it's always kind of. Yeah, me being away from her has always tugged at our relationship, but we've always gotten through it. We've always, you know, I try to explain to her that, you know, this is life, and I can't be stuck just because you want me here. I want you. I want to be here.
And it's
But
hard
it's
though.
not better
yeah.
for me.
I'll say
you
it's
know?
hard too because you're like, I want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to be there where you live.
Can you come here? I always say to her all the time, just come here.
Yeah.
Or just come wherever I want you to be because I
Yeah.
know places are, I don't know. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
Holidays are hard. Holidays are really, really hard. I wish I could, pack up and just go and be with my mom's for the weekend. But my grandma's here now, so it's a little bit better, but it's still,
Yeah. It's not your main people.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's more like Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, I can't call my sister, I can't call my mom, I can't call my brother and say, hey, come over. But then again, I've also never really had that just because I was gone in Detroit and I was gone here. I've always been just this person that just moves and goes and adapts, and so it sucks, but it's,
Yeah. So the hardest. What was the other question?
How has your experience been being
Oh,
away
yeah,
from your family?
Yeah. So similar. So I moved out of South Dakota when I graduated high school, so 18. And I ended up in Little Rock, Arkansas. I was going to Memphis, ended up in Arkansas. That's a whole story, but I knew, I don't know when I knew, for the longest though, I knew I just wanted to get out of South Dakota. And it wasn't necessarily like I just hated it, but I wanted to like go see different things.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to experience different things, and I guess at the time Arkansas was where I was supposed to go. And then ended up meeting my husband and stuff. But even being in Arkansas, I was like, I want to be here.
Right.
But
I don't know where I want to be, but I want to be here.
this is not what was on my list.
Yeah.
But at the time, I got in a relationship, and we, got serious. We got engaged and all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, we need to move soon. Because I just didn't want to get stuck there. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to get comfortable there.
Right.
But we were there for like 8 years. And then we moved here to Florida.
Then you moved back, right?
Yeah, moved to Florida, moved back to Arkansas, and now we're in Florida.
Right.
But moving to Arkansas was hard, but my mom was there.
Right.
So I had my mom there, and then she moved to South Dakota. And I was like, all right, come on, let's go to South. I'm like, I'm not moving again. I'm staying. So, or else I would have went back to South Dakota with my mom. My mom was a mover. She liked to move. So, yeah, her going back to South Dakota, I decided to stay. I was like, I'm just gonna stay here. And I started school and stuff. Anyway, she ended up coming back to Arkansas. And so having her there was good. I wasn't necessarily alone. I had her with me when we lived in Arkansas. But not being the holidays. The holidays and the summers were hard for me because at least Thanksgiving for sure, almost everyone got together and ate and laughed and stuff. So that was always hard. But the summers were hard because we had like powwows, and usually people had family cookouts, or just hanging out, whatever. And I think it was just not being able to go if I wanted to.
That's how it is with me too.
Like,
It's like I don't really want to be around y'all, but when I want to be now.
yeah, I can't be like,
can't.
I'm gonna go to so and so's,
Yeah.
or just pop up.
I love a pop up.
Yes.
I love a pop up. Come over. I want people to knock on my door and then be. I mean, not just anybody, but I want my sister. She'll be here
Yeah.
next week, but this week, middle of Corona. But no, yeah, just to have your people just pop up, like, or just go somewhere. Just I'm here now, and it's just
Yeah.
comfortable. It's just.
Or like, hey, I'm gonna go, or we just wanna go for a ride, like going
Yeah.
for a ride. Yeah, I guess that's been my experience. I mean, there was a time there, and I don't know if my family still feels that way, but I think it kind of came off that like I just disliked South Dakota. Like, it was horrible.
Right.
But it was, for me, it was more of like, yo, there's so much out here.
So much.
Like, why not experience it and try it? Like I got a lot of like, oh, it's dangerous. And
Everywhere is.
Yes.
Everywhere is. That's how, I mean, that's how I feel about my hometown too. It's like I feel like, and it's no knock. It made me who I was. It's a part of me.
and I still love it.
I do, and when I go home, I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
home. But don't knock what I'm doing when you don't know that you don't love it here just as much as I do.
Right,
You
right.
know?
Yeah,
I love
yeah, and it was. I think I was talking to my brother or something, and it kind of clicked in my head, or he said something. But I would always say, I just wanted to try something. I just want something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if different came off as like
Yeah.
that wasn't good or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, no, I just literally want to try.
Yeah.
I eat pepperoni pizza all the time. I want to try a different kind.
I
of
wanted
pizza.
to have pineapple on it, maybe.
Yo, have you tried it with this? It's really good.
That's what I'm saying. And people, and a lot of people don't get that. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't. A lot of people are too scared to just do. You know, like I have people that I know that are just like, I don't. Well, I'll fail.
Yeah.
Well, how you know?
Yeah.
How you know? You might. 9 times out of 10, you probably are gonna fail at some point. But then what?
Yeah.
You know. So you gotta jump. You gotta jump.
All right, so I think that was good. Next one, did I do that one?
I did that one.
Hey, we haven't tried yet.
No, almost. I think I'm not. I don't know.
Do you like cats or dogs?
Oh, see, I'm such a dog person. I don't even need to elaborate. I just don't. I don't mean to offend anybody that likes cats, but I
want a dog.
don't want a dog. I like them until I have to take care of them.
Yeah.
You know, cats are just not.
I mean, cats are easier, I think, to take care of
Oh, 100%.
because they're just like, yo.
Well, here's my thing. I like anything when it's a baby.
You like it when it's
I do. I like kittens. I don't want to take care of it.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose between a cat or a dog, I'm
Yeah.
going for the puppy.
See, I think I prefer a dog.
Other than that,